Alright, time to go for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. Hopefully finding a legendary mist while I'm walking around. And let's again walk into the middle of the Black Zone for the maximum amount of craziness. I want to get more money because premium doesn't pay itself. It does not. It's getting more and more expensive, and I always want to buy 12 months of premium. Only going to gather 6.1 hide. And besides that, only stuff on 6.2 or 7.1. Because the resources are not valuable anymore. Even tier 7 fiber is only worth something below 2000 per piece, which is not enough for my taste. And it's so heavy, tier 7 resources are so heavy. So I'm not going to gather that stuff, even though it's probably not that terrible. I would gather it if I was running around with a mount that had a lot of carry weight. It doesn't really feel like it's that easy to survive in the Black Zone with a big fat mount that doesn't have an insane escape ability like the Gallant Horse. I had a couple of runs with the what is it called? Like the tier 8 boar that has a jump on the queue. I think I did not die with that in the Black Zone while gathering. Maybe it would be fine to use it. But on the other hand, I would also need to actually find enough resources to make use of the carry weight, which is the biggest reason why I switched to going for this only high tier stuff style, because I wasn't finding enough of the 6.1 stuff, the tier 7 fiber hide, which are reasonably valuable but not insane. And likewise, I'm just running around with fighting gear looking for the very good stuff, looking for the tier 8 mists, looking for random tier 8 resources here and there, and being able to take full advantage of some highly enchanted mobs that I may run across, considering that I do make a lot of way, you know, like I walk a very far way. I see a lot of places while I'm running around this way, since I simply have a lot of movement speed. I simply do not take most of the stuff that I see. And so, compared to gathering lower tier stuff, oh, there's a mob. It's not the most pleasant one. I will surely want to... do I want to reset? I probably don't. I think I'm fine. It's only a tier 6 mob as well. I need to be a little bit careful, because people like to gank on this map. And I really do not want to get hit by any of the abilities of this mob. They do insane amounts of damage. There's a person. It's even a Grail Seeker. Sector. That's usually a bigger guild. A guild that runs around in bigger groups, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I was so close to killing this mob. But better go safe. Mount up and get out. Grail Seekers usually do not run around alone. Medium chest, but the purple thingy being transported. Maybe this is not the chest that I'm going to get. Also, the Grail Seeker being a rather bad sign for me. I most likely do not want to spend too much time in this map, because this guy was kind of running into the direction of this map here. I would assume he and his group would continue to go to more valuable maps, even though they could also just be camping the map that I have just been in. Since it's a really good map for ganking. It's really easy to gank there. Very narrow ways. Really hard to get through a bigger group. Generally, I also don't want to spend too much time in that map, but a tier 2 mob is pretty promising usually. Very high chance of the book dropping. Also very high fame. A nice bunch of cash as well, like probably 10k silver or so. Looks pretty empty. I didn't eat my pork pie yet. There was a guy gathering. Not too good of a sign, even though he was not using gathering here, I believe. Okay, let's take the 7.1 before the mob, because the 7.1 can lose its enchantment. I will eat the pork pie after killing the mob. The 7.1 can lose its enchantment, while this mob can't really. Is this guy interested? There was a person. He dismounted. And it's a tank. It is a tank. He's using a guardian armor, so I don't think I'm too afraid. I don't think I have to go into the roads right now. He's definitely in a group, because this guy simply can't do anything alone. He's just tons of CC and utility. But already the second enchanted mob that was denied for me. Well, interesting start. Interesting start, but these maps are usually not that inactive. Right now it's a Friday, playing right after work basically, so let's see if it's different. The last gathering run on the weekend was pretty bad. I didn't find any resources at all. And I only saw like 1 or 2 ganking groups, I think. 8 point... What? First of all, 2 trees. But 8.2, that's really valuable, and I'm really safe here as well. I'm extremely close to the exit, and I'm close to the Road of Avalon portal, which has 7 out of 7 spots for me. There was a purple core being transported, which is dangerous. Usually a bigger or stronger group. There was no circle, which is interesting because you kind of want to bring all the people close to the hideout, I think. I don't know if it works if you're all in the same group. If you still have to go close to the hideout when you bring it there. Since the purple thingy happened, I'm not going to check my inventory. I want to stay alert. I'm getting the gathering bonus very often, which I like a lot, definitely. I would love to check how valuable this is, but first of all, I have to survive. That's pretty much the priority. I wonder if there's more tier 8 stuff in this map. I would love to find a map full of tier 8 resources. It would even be better than a tier 8 mist. Much better. But of course also way more dangerous. A lot of gathering bonus. I got 200 learn points. That should be enough. 3 out of 11. Let me take a quick look. I got 600k. 600k from that one tree. That's some pretty damn good loot. Was there a name? I was just looking at OBS. Running around for 10 minutes and I already got over 600k loot. So when I'm lucky, I can gather it all. I can gather it all. I only need to find it. Just need to find the good stuff and I'm going to get rich. And I also need to survive. Surviving is pretty good too, because otherwise all this loot will not give me anything. If I can't bring it back to town and sell it. All the other tier 8 resources are gone. There's 6.1, that's good. Is it? No, it's actually not. The the fiber, it was looking weird. It was looking weird. It's actually not 6.1 height. The fiber was high enchantment in this map. Question is, can I find any resources that are still there? Definitely high enchantment. I will scan this map. But it looks pretty empty down here, definitely. Maybe I should be checking out the east. Because here the southwest looks pretty damn bad right now. Really empty, everything is taken. Except a couple of flat tier 6 resources, which are also not valuable in any way. Tier 7 tree, also not valuable. Oh, that's a rare wisp. Give me a tier 8 map. Give me a tier 8 map. Perhaps. What's the chance? It's below 10% or something? And it is tier 7. Do I want to stay in this? I think these big areas were garbage. There was basically only almost only tier 6 stuff around. A person saw me, which is not nice. Is he alone? He is alone, okay. I can even kill him. But it would be annoying. He's very strong. My build is pretty good against his, but still, he's pretty damn strong. I'm not seeing any resources here in the south. I found a rare wisp. I don't know if that's a sign for anything. I kind of doubt it. Probably it's just random. Probably doesn't tell me anything. Now I'm not going to take a look as closely as I planned to do beforehand. Somebody was doing something. Saw a name. The name is gone. Looks pretty damn empty here. I will check out the east of this map though. There's a nice mob. It's also pretty strong, which is annoying. I'm going to kill this thing down there. Don't want it to interfere. Wow, that hit me. That did hit my horse. That's pretty unbelievable. Okay, now it's dead. Let's see. 100,000 fame, 15k silver. Sadly no book, which is relatively unlucky actually. The chance is pretty high to get a book from a tier 8 wisely enchanted mob. Do I want to say it like that? 1 out of 5. Looks pretty damn empty. Okay. Even though I want to check out the east, I probably still want to visit the tier 7 map in the northwest first. Very empty here as well. Tons of good stuff though, so maybe worth to check it. A person was killed here, which is interesting. But I guess people come here regularly. Because, well, there can be a lot of good stuff in here. Pretty juicy. I'll take a look at the northwest first and then basically go back to this map. Check out the east of this map. Everything else was basically completely empty. This map was really bad, except the start. Only the start was good, and the start was extremely good. 600k in basically no time. Bow of Badone, level 77. Could be better. I'll take a quick look into the north. And then decide if there's a good chance for me to find good stuff. Or if there isn't. A lot of stuff is already taken. Tier 7 fiber is pretty okay. I don't think I want to spend time in tier 7 mists. Because I only want to gather that tier 7 hide. And besides that, only 7.1 resources. And the enchantment in tier 7, like in generally in the mists, doesn't seem to be very high. Okay, this map looks pretty damn empty. I'm going to return. I am going to return. There's a wolf player who's chasing me immediately. He's playing very weird gear though. Oh, there's 6.3 hyena. That's annoying. I really would like to take that. That should be 200k. But I don't think this guy is going to leave me alone. Let's quickly invite him. Yes, he's in a group. Can I get back and take the 6.3 hyena? Is that possible? How high is the chance that it has more than one piece? Probably not that low. I did see a lot of hyenas. Hyena was there. If I get seen by one of this group, one member of this group, I definitely want to turn around immediately and leave the map and never come back for a while. Yep. They are looking at exactly this hyena. Annoying. But pretty much to be expected. They must have one person who's able to gather it. Especially since that one dude is playing a fucking battle axe. What the hell? Why is he playing a battle axe? What kind of team are they? Are they just a bunch of bruisers maybe? Then it would make sense, kind of. That may be the case. Maybe they are just playing some random useful bruisers. Everyone on Hellion jackets. The chest is extremely close to the road portal, likewise being extremely safe. I think I'm going for this chest. Everybody else may think the same. Likewise, my chance may be very small, but not necessarily. I haven't seen this, well, I have seen one person in this map. And this person was not very scary. Looked like a solo player or something. Definitely not able to kill me. But I would also not want to fight him. There's a person. Is he in a group? He's very weak. He isn't in a group. I may invite him again if I see a group at the chest. 1 minute 17. Do I have the time to look at the east first? Only a tiny bit. Only a little tiny bit. Tier 7 fiber is taken. Tier 8 stuff is taken. 7.1 is taken. 50 seconds, so I do have some time. Even tier 6 hide is taken. Okay, so the rest of this map is most likely completely empty. Let's take a quick look at the situation there. Nobody has taken a charge. 29 seconds. There are no people yet. This is a tier 8 map. Are the chests better in higher tier maps? I don't know. It's really safe here because of the roads portal, so I think I'm definitely going for this. Like I can even see the roads portal right on my screen here. It's up there in the north. Nobody's here, which is interesting. 270k. Nice. This map has been good to me. Even though I kind of wasted quite a lot of time in a way. I've spent like maybe 12 or 13 minutes in this map. But still, the loot was pretty much worth it. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be anything. There's a circle running around there. So I guess I'm going into the roads. Well, this guy seemed to come from the south. The circle is worrying me. If anything weird happens, I'm going to run towards the roads portal. And if nothing weird, okay, this is weird enough. He has ganking gear. I am going into the roads. One of these guys came from the south though, so this may be a different group. This definitely may be a different group. Chasing me with a swift claw. Unfortunate ideas. Gravemount Null. Let's see what that is. Gravemount Null. Is not terrible. It's kind of terrible. I would go very close to Arthur's Rest, which is not very desirable, but it's pretty okay. Like, Gravemount Null itself is good. Death Reach Priory is fine. Let's take a look. There are tons of gathering nodes here. Let's take a look at them as well. It's a tier 6 map, which is nice. At least tier 6. Nothing interesting. High tier map, but nothing good alive. I'll run over the chest. Maybe I'll get a free kill. But I'm not going to do the chest. Unless it's very easy and very good. It's tier 8. I don't think I would be able to do it. If I change my spells, maybe. If I change my spells, I will probably be able to do it. But I don't really feel like doing PvE when I'm worth 3.3 million. So this is tier 7 only. So I would need to find enchanted stuff in here. Or it really being worth it. Take a look at this little... Do I want to kill these? They do give a lot of fame. Tons of fame. doing a chest, I would definitely want to change my W to have way more DPS. Low cooldown, high damage. The how is it called? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the names. Explosive arrows. That is what I would want to use. Oh, I actually didn't pay attention to the fame that I've gotten. But there are so many mobs here, I don't really feel like doing all of those. Because they don't give a lot of money. In the Black Zone, that's a different story. There they give a solid amount of money. Garbage area. Time to go to Grave Mountain Mall. A slightly different route, which is interesting. The maps I've been in have been completely empty, basically. So it's not a problem at all to go a different route. And I kind of had the potential to find something here. Checking the areas. Had the potential to find higher enchanted mobs. The chest is kind of interesting, but it's also relatively dangerous to do it. Even though it's not that insanely dangerous to do it. If I leave my invisibility on, if I don't, which I may not be able to do. 13 minutes is too long. I want to go to the northeast. I can just reset, mount up, and then I still have the ability on my horse. But still, if there's a decently sized group coming from both sides, I may still die with the Gallant horse ability. Which is not very nice. I'm way too expensive. I would get like, I don't know, 400, 500, 700, 600k, 4 to 600k from this chest in silver or loot. Tier 8 map, big tier 7 stack. Okay, I'm going to ignore that one, but I want to check out the thing, the stuff. That is what I want to check. There's another big stack. Tier 7 wood, okay. Okay. Not too interesting. I'm looking for tier 8 resources. Or 7.1. Nothing here. Possible to dodge most of this stuff. Question is, will I be rewarded? No resources. Am I unlucky? Am I unlucky? Or was it maybe changed? Is it not possible to find resources there anymore? That may be the case. Yeah, let's let's get out of here. I don't really feel like it, since I have not seen a single person yet. This map is so good for ganking. I do have the Gallant horse though. But high tier gankers will be able to solo dismount me if I have to run through them. And on such a map, this may become the case. There aren't a lot of ways in the northwest for me to escape. There are no roads portals, no mist portals, nothing. Only the map exits, and likewise this map is very dangerous. So I guess I cannot really go much deeper. It was not seen by a single person. How fast would a ganking group react? How big would a ganking group need to be? I have seen one ganking group so far, I think. The Grail Seeker in the beginning. Haven't seen much else. The other groups that I've... Oh, actually the map, the group that chased me into the Rhodes portal. That was a ganking group as well. So I've seen 2 ganking groups already and I'm only running around for 30 minutes. So I guess I should play a little bit more conservatively. Which is kind of annoying. Since tier 8 resources are pretty amazing, especially tier 8 fiber. Still 7.0. Not sure if this stuff can get enchanted. Not sure if the tier 8 fiber I found there was just lucky. More tier 8 stuff. Is this map inactive? Or is there just a big ganking group that is not able to gather? Which definitely may be the case. I'm also pretty sure that most high tier gatherers would still take tier 7 fiber. So there's a person, so I need to move towards the exit. Because otherwise he and his group may cut off my ways. Yeah, he's already dismounted. I really want to know what he's playing. Oh. Oh, please let me click on him. Nice, thank you. He's in a party. He's using weird gear. Do I take 1p? He's only in a... His friend doesn't have much PvP fame. This guy doesn't have much PvP fame. I was just seen by another person, which is annoying. But this other person was just using a tier 3 horse. So I believe these guys are going to try to gank me now. Since they left the group. And both of them were outside. So I kind of believe that they could gank me now. But me having this fiber here gives me a very good way of spending my time to make sure that I do not get ganked at the bear. Build the Grandmaster Cropper Journal. I wonder how expensive that is, but I do not really want to open my inventory right now. Really need to see if people come from the east. This map is not safe at all. No roads portals, no mists, not even blue dungeons, nothing. Even though blue dungeons are really not great against big groups, but it's still something. It still at least gives at least a chance. Level 33. I like it. Let's see if these people came back to the bear. Where was the bear and why did I not see it beforehand? I'm not seeing any people and likewise. I'm very close to the exit as well. I'm seeing a lot of resources here, but this map is very dangerous. I'm not too sure about how I should handle this map. The people that I've seen were very bad and very weak. Not necessarily bad. That is not necessarily true. Tier 7 Fisher without a second hand. Also not too concerning. So far, everyone I've seen is not very dangerous. Which kinda makes me feel like I want to explore this map a little bit more. There's a person. Another gatherer. Tier 6 gatherer, so he may not be able to take the stuff that I'm able to take. There's a circle. If the circle just vanishes now, which it doesn't, I would have needed to be very careful. The circle seems to be moving a way that I do not like. And it's also not a small circle, I think. I think it's a one level above that. Do I want to put myself into a terrible spot to dodge it? And check for resources. Playing risky for no reason, let's go. Seems like they are going for the castle. Not really the... Ooh, there's a resource. I'm in a terrible spot here, and I was seen. I mean, not necessarily seen, but... This is so greedy by me. I'm in such a terrible spot, it's so easy to kill me here. If they use invisibility potions. There's a person. That's not nice. He's using a panther, which is very bad, so I have to turn around and get out. Panther is usually a sign for ganking groups. Let's chill, let's eat a pork pie, nobody knows I'm here. Then let's try again for the tier 8 wood. I think I'm going to wait a minute. Because this stuff is very valuable. This situation is very dangerous. And this is a very good hiding spot. As long as nobody knows that I'm here, nobody will check this place. Once my pork pie is gone, I'm going to go back to the wood and gather it. I am finding a lot of resources in this map. I will have very good profit per time if I make it out alive. Just need to survive. Let's see, Cropper Journal, 130k. Pretty delicious. Seems like the circle didn't really care too much about this castle thingy, outpost thingy, whatever. Not seeing a name. After gathering one piece, I will move down to the south to decrease the chance of getting spotted. Well, the south could possibly not be that good, since I'm closer to the big area. But I don't know if people inside would care too much about me. Maybe if they are playing some static dungeon, I push you into the mob style, then they may care. But I have 1 invisibility, I have very good mobility. They would once again need an invisibility gank. Otherwise it should be very hard. Right now I'm wondering if you can combine the movement speed of a weapon with the Spectre shoes, actually. That would make them much better. Like use the W first and then Spectre shoes, so you can move while invisible. Further distance. Probably works, I would assume. It's just that most axes are probably pretty terrible for ganking. Air powers are pretty good. Maybe because of this Avalonian dungeon? I don't know. Do the Avalonian dungeons in the road still exist? I think so, right? I do believe that that's the case. Any more tier 8 resources? I found so many that I'm relatively optimistic to find a few more. 7.1 is good. 8 out of 9 even. This map of course also should have a pretty good enchantment rate. It only has 14%. That's mean. How valuable is 7.1? Above 3k. Slightly above. Very good loot so far. Maybe this is a place that I should visit more often. Oh, there's a person. What is he doing? Is he kind of a gatherer? Question is he in a group? He looks to be in a ganking group, which means I should get away from here very quickly. Why is he using a moose? Why is he using this gear? I was slow to invite him to my group, so I can't tell if he is actually in a group. Which is very annoying. But I think I should just turn around. Play it safe. And go the other way. He was also able to gather resources, so this side is most likely empty anyways already. Where have I not been checking yet? What have I not checked? Here right at the thingy. The border to the static area or whatever it's called. I didn't check too much yet. Seems to be pretty empty though. Let's look at the other side. 6.2 is nice, but not too much sadly. I think there can be resources up here as well. But I'm not 100% sure. I do think so. Yeah, there can be some, but there aren't. This looks very much like 6.1. No, it isn't. It is not. Can these big stacks enchant themselves? Kinda need to be a little bit careful right now. Very bad spot. Looks very empty here. Well, very is an over-exaggeration. Where do I want to go from here? Probably northeast if I remember correctly. Let's quickly check. Yeah, northeast to southeast, northeast, and then I'm good to go. But I'll take a look at this map. I have seen so many resources. I've seen so many resources here. I was already looking at my carry weight, but I can still change my boots to carry weight as well, which will give me a nice little bonus. 123. Quite a big bonus. Almost as much as my horse. More than half of what my bag gives me, so will give me like 20 extra % or so. And it is probably getting boosted by pork pie, I think, as well. Right? It should have synergy. It should synergize. This map has been very good for me. Very nice loot. And I didn't even find a tier 8 mist. Maybe it's the time of the day. I've seen a lot of gankers, which is very good for getting rid of all the other gatherers. But this ganker up there, if he even was one, was able to gather as well, which is very annoying. Can these big stacks enchant themselves if they are waiting there for too long? I wonder. Because if that's the case, I should check that before I leave this map. There's a person, it's a gatherer, okay. Is he in a group? He's not in a group. 8.1 is pretty nice. Can I kill him? Probably not. 8 seconds. 80% movement speed. I've got 7 seconds, 75% movement speed. He does have the jump on the W. He has invisibility. He has block. He wants to invite me. I want to check his stats again. He doesn't have too much PvP fame. He may have ganking gear in his inventory and kill me now. Even though that would not be too easy. I am relatively strong. He would need very high level gear. Nice that I could steal that from him here. 140k. Very valuable. I really didn't see much in this map besides that one moose player. Interestingly enough. Don't attack me. This stuff is pretty much gone here. There's that guy again. The moose player, I think. It seems like he's gathering again. I'm kind of maneuvering myself into a bad spot here. Since it's possible that these guys are camping this exit up here. Yeah, it looks like it very much. They used their husky ability, I think. At least one of them. It really was looking like they are camping this exit there. Somebody died there. So do I want to go through the tunnel now? I guess that's what I want to do. I guess this group is the reason why not all the resources are taken here. I wonder if the M3R players are playing together with the Husky players, but probably. Otherwise there should have been kills happening much earlier already. Okay, I'm really not a fan of tunnels, but let's go. I found the gankers, so it's rather unlikely that there will be gankers in that map, I think. But who knows? Finally, I'm able to find mists again. I want to kill this thing. But I do not want to lose my horse. Order 5. Nice. Can still change my boots. I'm already at 80% carry rate. I maybe should be thinking about going backwards already. I don't know. How expensive is teleporting? 175k. That's not too much. I like it. There was a chest on this map. I've just seen it. There was a very big group. Do such big groups go for chests? I don't know. Random tier 3 or tier 4 horse rider came through this tunnel, which makes me believe it's relatively safe in here. And then I'm on a tier 5 map. And I want to go to the tier 7 map, which is extremely close to Arthur's Rest. And then I'm getting close to the good maps again. This tier 8 swamp has been pretty good though. The days where 6.1 ore was desirable, they are over. $7.3? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. So, which way do I want to go? I want to go to Arthur's Rest. Let's just go to Arthur's Rest and then into that thing. Was there a name? Am I in danger? Possibly. Wait a second, if I enter Arthur's Rest, will my teleport back thing teleport me to Arthur's Rest then? That's not what I want. I want to get back to Limhurst. So let's not enter Arthur's Rest. I don't want to get to Arthur's Rest with my teleport button. I will need to keep up my my pork pie. Otherwise I will get overweight if I don't change my boots. And if I change my boots I will have 15 seconds or 10 seconds cooldown on my horse ability, which I may need in 1 or 2 situations. $34 minutes for 5.4 ore. Should be pretty valuable. I could also go to the northwest. Do I want to do that? If I do that, then I can go High Stone Lock and then what's Martlock? Yeah, it should be enough. I'm pretty full already. I'm pretty valuable already. Already got some loot. I think it's better to just bring back the loot relatively soon. Let's walk over the west. This is possibly an inactive map. And maybe I will run into a legendary mist up here, or at least a tier 3 mob. Tier 2 on level 5 is fine, but I was seen by a person, so I'm going to skip it. Let's skip it. I think I'm worth 4 million right now. Yeah, 4.2 million. So let's not do random mobs while getting seen by people. 5.2. It's not heavy, but it's also not very valuable. The closer I get to Martlock, the more I can gather less valuable resources, I believe. And The start of the run, I don't want to take the less valuable things, I think. But at the end, I probably want to take a few. 7.0 height would be amazing. 11 hours. 1 hour. 7.0 height. How dangerous is this map? It's tier 8 map. It's relatively close to Arthur's Rest. This guy's already regenerating. It's very dangerous to go for this big stack. But I haven't seen invisibility gankers for forever. There's no road spot too close to it. I'm pretty valuable. Not insanely valuable, but pretty valuable. But tier 7 height is also pretty damn nice. Would be some pretty nice loot. I'm kind of interested. Let's see. 7 out of 7. A lot of hyenas are alive, but fiber is taken. Valuable fiber. How high are my chances to escape into a mist? I would need to make good use of my double invisibility. Somebody already killed it. And most likely got chased away. Maybe they left it up to lure in gatherers. I almost already forgot that this is tier 8 map. I really haven't seen too much tier 8 stuff yet. Since I'm about to teleport home, I think I can take tier 6 height and 6.1 ore now. It's going to fill my carry weight sooner, but that doesn't matter too much because I can still change my boots. Just trying to make my way back as efficient as possible, but I really don't see any useful resources here anymore. Yeah, it's above, below 2k. Tier 6 height is like 1.2k per piece. I don't think I want to do all the hyenas. If I find one lying on the floor, I will probably kill it. I'm pretty good at killing multiple at once. From here, I can go to High Stone Lock. Tier 8 desert was pretty empty, but I mean, maybe I'll be lucky in High Stone Lock. I've been lucky in Deathreach Priory. Let's take a look. I was already thinking about maybe using the Rhodes portals. Perhaps have a quicker way to map that is closer to town. So I have less teleport costs, but I can just walk and gather on the way. Tier 8 map. Very big tier 8 map. Very like a lot of space for resources to be. Which is very nice. 4 out of 5, 6.2, very nice as well. Let's take a look. Afterwards I want to go to the southwest. Let's scan this map. Somebody was killed. 6.1 or I guess why not? Right now I may take that. I'm so close to teleporting. Right now teleporting costs 150k. I will probably teleport in one of the tier 7 maps, even though I'm not too sure if I want to go into the tier 7 maps. They are usually very empty because they are so close to town. They are overrun by arch people. At least they were. Maybe they are not anymore. 8 out of 9, 7.1 is pretty good. Pretty nice. Very soon I want to change my boots to carry weight. I have very nice profit already. Like 2 million in 1 hour. I like it. I like it. I found some nice stuff so far. Maybe I will find some more. The tier 7 resources are so heavy. Let's change to the boots already. This guy doesn't look too dangerous. Looks like solo PvE in the black zone, maybe gathering as well. 8.3, that would have been nice. Is he doing something interesting there? Do I want to kill him? No. He does not seem to be doing interesting stuff. I think I will change my food at 3 minutes left on the pork pie. And not change my food, just refresh it. So far I've found 7.1 wood and 6.2 wood, which is good. All the random 6.1 ore is kind of okay. Pretty heavy, not very valuable, but pretty okay. It will give me some additional money. But I'm hoping to find some tier 8 stuff still. A lot of space on this map. A lot of places where valuable stuff could be. I'm just going to scan it thoroughly. 6.3 still, nice. Was a person. There's another person. He's kind of looking at me, but I should be gathering it so quickly, and I'm so close to the exit that I should be fine no matter what. I do have my ability on the horse. So this is worth like 2.6, 2.7k per piece. This 6.3 stone, which is nice. It's above 2k. Pretty okay. Just pretty rare as well. This is very nice. I want to kill her. I want to save my helmet for the next whatever this thing is called. Oh, and I actually missed. Well played. I didn't look at how much fame it gave me. Definitely gave me 15k silver and a book. So pretty valuable, pretty nice money. Okay, so where have I been looking already? I don't want to check the same place twice. Common wisp. Okay, I'm about to have finished looking at the northern corridor, let's say. I cannot get through this place, okay. Actually locked out. 3 minutes for the chests. But I'm really not alone, at least I wasn't like 2 minutes before. This chest appeared, maybe I'm alone now. I want to refresh my food. Hopefully I find something. Do I find a resource? There is a resource. Not a great one, but it is something. Voodoo again. This guy's even kind of chasing me. I think I'll take a look at the chest. This is a very nice map. The road portal is pretty bad, but besides that, this map is pretty good. For escaping. A lot of ways, a lot of free space. 2 minutes. Do I already need to turn around? Kinda would like to check out this place here. There are so many pink dots around it. I heard something about the more dots there are, the closer it is to actually coming back. Oh, if I was fast enough. Oh, this would have been a pretty good kill. And it should have been a very easy kill as well. The demon cape would have killed him. I could have ran into the demon cape and then he would not have been able to mount up, and he was so far away from exits. The blue dungeon is not too terrible. Oh, there's marble. Nice. I think I'm able to gather two pieces. And I will check out the 8.3 up there and just wait next to it. I want to look at this theory. Because 8.3 would be pretty valuable. And there were a lot of dots around it, so it may be respawning soon. I don't know if that stuff is true, but I will take a look at it. 40 seconds. I will be there quickly enough. The voodoo player again. Very strong build, but not too good at chasing a bow of Badone. Bow of Badone is very annoying to chase. The Mal, Free Beer and Voodoo, and they are playing together? Let's invite him. Is he alone? Voodoo and Free Beer are not playing together, okay. Oh, the other guy had some stuff. I didn't get too much of that. But the voodoo lady that was naked probably should have attacked me. Maybe not. They don't know how many we are either. Where was the marble? Was it at the 6.2 is pretty nice. I think the marble was there in the west of me. And then I really want to take a look at that 8.3. I really would like to gather some 8.3. It's gonna take a while until I get there though. Was it the voodoo? Is he in a group? He's using ganking gear. That's annoying. I need to get away. I'll go to the west because I want to take a look at the 8.3 again. .3 is nice. There are some resources in this map. I definitely cannot continue gathering the tier 8 stone there, where the guy has seen me. These guys definitely may gank with invisibility. They definitely are capable of doing such atrocities. Let's take a look at the 8.3 marble. want to take a little look. Where was it? It was further there. There was a person. I was seen, which is not nice. Does it respawn soon? How long does it take to respawn? I've seen some kind of video where somebody was waiting. Was it a Goldstein video? I think it was a Goldstein video. Where he was just standing right next to some 8.3 and waiting and waiting and waiting until it respawned. And it respawned with like 10 pieces also. 10 pieces of 8.3 are probably very valuable. It feels like this is a lot. This feels like a lot of pink stuff flying around, right? A lot of pink stuff? Does this mean anything? I don't know. Should I wait? This would be a lot of money. Like the 8.2 would give me 600k. How much will this give me if it's 10 pieces? Somebody went into the wisp, maybe. Maybe I should make a little experiment here. And just wait next to it until it respawns. Just sit back in my chair. And wait. And maybe speed up the video? For that part. Where I'm just looking until the stuff respawns. Well, actually I can just go back again and again to that place and just gather meanwhile. If I find anything. Which I'm not really doing yet. I think it was some kind of Goldstein video where he was running around with gear that's voodoo again. That's not nice. I was seen again. No. Goodbye. Get away from me. I want that 8.3, but I actually don't know if I can get that. 1 minute 30. Time to escort a wisp. Being worth 5-6 million. I'm really interested in that 8.3, and I'm really interested in like was that a lot of pink stuff? I don't see 8.3 resources that often, so I'm not able to know if this was a lot or if this was just a normal amount of 8.3 stuff. There's a person. Well, I can take a look at these people, see if they are strong. Maybe somebody will fight somebody else. Let me see, this guy is definitely annoying to kill. This guy is definitely annoying. This guy is definitely annoying. This guy is definitely annoying. Yeah. Kill the Death Giver. There's also a chest. It's an uncommon one. Death Giver mounted up. Oh, there's 6.2. This guy is very weak. He wants to fight me? These people. Do I want to fight him? His helmet is really annoying for me. I probably want to go out and look at the 8.3 resource. Doesn't feel like I'm going to get too much stuff here. Or at least it would not be worth risking everything in such a place. Okay, 8.3. Did you respawn? I should have taken a look at the tier 8 wood if it's still there. I still have tier 8 wood and tier 8 stone. Somebody was killed there. By the guy who has seen me. The stuff didn't respawn yet, I believe. Is it more than before? I have no idea. Let's go to the wood first and then go to the marble and check out a little bit more of this map and then go back to the 8.3. I really want this 8.3. I don't know if I want to spend the time waiting next to it to see if it will respawn soon. 7.1 ore. The kill has just happened there in the north. I will be here very quickly. So this guy is playing fighting gear. I need to get out. They do have a gatherer. Okay, I don't feel like I'm going to get too much stuff on this map. Okay, the tier 8 wood was here somewhere. Is it taken? Yeah. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get much stuff in this map. Time to move on. I want to go to the southwest, but let's take one last... Should I wait at the 8.3? I kinda want to do so. I kinda want to wait next to it. Just like Goldstein did. It may respawn somewhere. Okay, let's try to tell if there's a difference between this and this. Does one have more? Like the one in the east looks like it has more glowing stuff around it. Right? This looks like more. So this is supposed to respawn earlier than this. It's a little bit annoying because the one thing is further in the south than the other one, but when I'm standing right next to it, it still looks like there's more of these glowing thingies. And here definitely seems to be more. The cancer service is here. They came from the north, which is pretty bad. But I'm so close to the exits. Meaning I should be fine. Because I still have my ability. I also probably still have one more pork pie. Yeah, I do. I want to look at the 8.3. He's not in a group. He has miner boots and the blade cyclone. Another voodoo player. Coming from the northwest, from a tier 5 map. That's really weird. Is the... What were they called? Cancer crew? Cancer something? Culture? I don't remember anymore. Are they going to fight the voodoo people at the big stack? The big stack is reasonably valuable, but it's not far enough away from the exit. Not close enough to the exit. Let's take a look at the marble that I've seen in the past that I didn't finish. There are so many pink dots around this. I don't know how to call it, stack that is not there. I'm just randomly running around in this map, not really doing anything, just hoping for the 8.3 to spawn. I'll take a look at the 7.1 stack there. Oh, wait a second, the marble was further in the north. Let's see if it's still there. It's not. The guy took it. Or one of these guys. Like they seem to have a million people. Not a million people, probably just a smaller group. Maybe 6, 7, 8 people. I think it's a smaller group. They even have gatherers. The voodoo guy was chased away, I believe. There's the drone. I want to take the drone first. And I don't want to stay at this, I believe. It's too dangerous, I believe. I'm reasonably close to the... Seriously? He is in a party! That's not nice. He picked up all the good stuff. And he's able to gather, it seems like. What did he pick up? Avalonian treasure. Doesn't look like there was anything good in there. Well, it was just a green one as well. Back to the 8.3. The experiment run. The run of experiments. Will it respawn? I'll also take a look at the two 7.2 ore thingies. Because they are also very valuable. Where did they live? Is it more glowing? Now there's more glowing around that one. Is there also more glowing around this one? Or is this the same? It looks a little wider, I believe, and this definitely looks wider. And this looks like more than before. This is just a useless weak group. Is it really looking like more? They are very weak. Let's go, 1v3. I'm extremely valuable. I can beat them. I don't even have fighting food. I don't even have fighting potions. Is this more? Is this... It's a little bit wider, maybe? Maybe? I have no idea. Somewhere I heard. The more glow, the closer to respawn. They are the Valhalla people. I probably don't... I mean, I really want to fight them, but I really do not want to get found fighting by voodoo people or the other cancer culture guys while I'm right in the fight with these guys. That would not be very advantageous. I don't think that these guys even had a healer. And they had very low IP. And one of them was a tank, which I don't know if it's good or bad for me. He has skill shots, which is probably good for me. Low IP people with skill shots usually don't hit too much. Is this a lot? I don't know. I don't know. Ah. Voodoo person gathering. Tier 7 stuff? Running around, waiting for 8.3. How long does it take for such a thing to respawn? When is it enough of these glowing things? I kind of would like to check on YouTube right now. How it looked in the Goldstein video. I think it was a Goldstein video. Let's park right next to the exit so I'm safe. Kind of. And pull up this. Please let me pause this. Why can I not stop this? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. What was this called? I need to look at OBS and this at the same time, so I see when danger gets closer to me. YouTube. Goldstein Gathering, I guess. No red names popping up yet. Let's tap in for a second. Looks okay. Let's take a quick look at the 8.3. I don't want to miss it. I do not want to miss it. Would be so annoying if one of these voodoo guys would gather it while I'm waiting patiently for it. Is this becoming more, or is it just the same? I can't tell. I only can tell that it's a lot, but I don't know if that means a lot since it's tier 8, so it's maybe bigger than these tier 7 resources that also have some of these glowing things flying around. Okay, what was it? My new anti-gang squad tech is insane. Exactly, this was the video. Let's see, where was the thing in the beginning? Was it even in this video where he did that? I do think that that was the case. Gathering juicy resources, exactly. 7.4, exactly. No red names in Albion yet. Stealing resources? Yeah, okay. This is exactly what I mean. Let's see. How long did he wait? Is it becoming more? Full screen. It looks very similar. I sadly cannot see the time in his video. He got plus 2.2 million from the 8.3 marble. Was it full when he gathered it? When it respawned? It was 11 out of 11 when it respawned. So it may respawn very soon, cause There are a lot of these glowing things around it. Even though I still have no idea if it really means anything. I have no idea. There's a lot of glowing stuff. This is not a voodoo person. This is not another big guild that I've seen yet. Should I wait here for forever? Just stand here in relative safety because I'm pretty close to the exit. I think I will do so. And I'm just going to speed up the video, and when this spawns, I'll be back. Okay, okay. Well, the stuff simply lost its enchantment. Well, that's also a way, I guess. Is it a lot of green stuff now? It feels like it's less green stuff than pink than it was pink. Very, very weird. At least I will get a little bit of 6.2 for compensation. This is very interesting. So waiting next to an 8.3 resource is not worth it? Question mark? Because, I mean, in the end, it would be a lot of money. It would be a really big chunk of money if I got it. Everything changed its enchantment, I believe, now. So maybe I can get valuable stuff now? Does it change everything on the map at once? Or does it only change one part of the map? I would believe that it changes everything at once. So since it's a tier 8 map, full with tier 6 resources that if they are enchanted they will be extremely valuable. I can probably run around this map for a bit. Waiting for that definitely cut into my loot per time. Not gonna lie. The voodoo player again. The same guy even. I don't know why he's chasing me. But is he chasing me? Yeah, he's actually chasing me. Well, I guess he's just bored, like, he's probably just not doing anything at all. And instead of speeding up the video, which would cost me 2 hours of rendering, I will probably just write into the, like, divide the video into chapters. So it is very easy to skip me just sitting around and reading about resources on my phone. Do I want to teleport now? 128k, and it doesn't get much cheaper, so let's just teleport from here, I would say. Me chilling in this tier 8 map without doing anything was probably not the best idea, but if what I was trying worked, I would have gotten like probably 2 million, maybe more, maybe less, but probably a pretty damn good amount of money. I would have definitely filled the book, I think. Well, it wasn't supposed to be. The experiment failed. I tried so hard. I got so far. But in the end, I was gathering for 1 hour and 35 minutes and got 2.35 million. If I didn't waste the 20 minutes basically, I would have had basically 2 million per 1 hour, which is very nice loot per time. And I think I need to repair this axe, even though I have no idea if it changes anything about gathering, if it's yellow. Maybe not.